Hey YouTube, this is 80's Revolution. You don't know me, but I know a lot of you. I've seen a lot of your videos. And this is my very first YouTube video. I've been watching YouTube for a long time. And I've been watching guys like Wet Movie 1, like Cool Duder, like Cinestalker, like the Fluffy Gamer, like Absolute Sublime One. Been watching a lot of guys who bring you into their passions. They bring you into their collections, into their hobbies. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to invite you into my world of interests, of collections, of passions, of hobbies. You know, as you can tell from the name 80's Revolution, I'm a big 80's fan. Grew up in that decade and absolutely loved it. If I could build a time machine, I would go back, trade everything I have today, and go back to being a kid in the 80's. It was a very special time. To me, everything was new. You know, everything was happening for the first time. Things were exciting. You know, we got excited about things because we didn't immediately expect that something better would be coming out. When the Atari came out, we never thought there'd be anything better. That was the greatest it could be. You know, when the Nintendo came out, we were blown away. Couldn't possibly get any better than that. And obviously it did, but the point was we weren't looking forward to it getting any better. We just enjoyed what we had. And not to knock any of you young people out there. I'd like you to watch my videos and take a trip back with me. But everybody says their generation was the best, and I think 80's kids will all stand up and say the same thing about their decade. So I'm a big collector of 80's memorabilia, of 80's toys in particular. You can tell from the backdrop a little bit that I've got a nice collection, and I've been watching everybody else's collections, and I realized that I had one too, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. What I'm going to be doing on this channel, I'm going to be paying homage to a lot of the guys that I just mentioned: Cool Duder, Wet Movie, Cinestalker, Absolute Sublime. I'm going to be doing a lot of collection videos. I'm going to be taking you on tours of my nerd cave and showing you what I have amassed over the past several years. I've been collecting for probably 15 or 16 years. Okay, so I'm going to take you on tours of my stuff. I'm going to show you what I have. I'm going to unbox some things for you. I'm going to do pickup videos. I am out on a regular basis, almost on a daily basis, going to thrift shops and pawn shops and Goodwills and things like that. Not actually Goodwill. I've got a whole anti-Goodwill rant, but Savers and Salvation Army and things like that. Looking for 80's toys, looking for Blu-rays, looking for video games, and picking up what I can add to the collection. So when I go out, when I have pickups, I will do a video on them. I will show you what I've picked up that week. That's not a new concept. You've seen it hundreds of times, but I'm going to do it too, and hopefully you enjoy my content. I'm also going to do some unboxings. If I get some packages in the mail, which I do often, and I'm unboxing, I will include you in on that. I'm going to show you my Nintendo collection. I've been collecting Nintendo games for several years, and I've got 400 of them. So I'll take you on a tour of my Nintendo collection, and I'll take you along with me as I try to complete, or get as close to complete, as an NES collection as I can. I'm realistic. I know that I'm not going to be shelling out $2,000 for a game. I'm not going to have the Nintendo World Championships. There's going to be some reproductions in my future, but as I find a game, as I hunt for a game, when I go to the Syracuse Retro Video Game Convention next month, I'll take you along with me and show you what I picked up. Believe it or not, I just got my first Blu-ray player. So I've been replacing a lot of my horror DVDs with horror Blu-rays. So I'm a big horror movie fan. I'm going to show you my horror movie collection. It is not anywhere as deep of a collection as people like Cool Dude or Absolute Sublime. In fact, it's pretty small, but it's growing, and I'm going to show you what I got. I got a little horror VHS collection. I'll show you what I got. Action figures. Love action figures. First passion as a kid was the old WWF LJN Wrestling Superstars figures. I'm going to show you what I got. I got a complete loose collection. I'm gonna do reviews of my figures. I've got about 50 or more carded LJN figures. I'm gonna show you each one of those. I'm gonna give you a nice inside look at carded LJN figures. I'm also gonna. I've been watching a lot of movie marathon videos and like Halloween Fright Fest videos where, you know, people will just sit and watch movies for 24 hours. Zaran Izarak does that 24-hour movie marathon. I love those things. I watch them. I can't look away. So if I can, I'll do some movie nights with you. I'll do some movie marathons with you. I'll do some Fright Fest, some Halloween Fest, some holiday movie marathons with you. And something that I've noticed that during those marathons, I really get a kick out of watching the guys cook a snack or cook a meal while they're watching their movies or they're doing a marathon. I'm going to do that too. If I'm doing a collection video, if I'm doing a pickups video, and I feel like a snack, you can come along with me. And I'm not a master chef, so you get to see cooking from a pretty straightforward, simple approach. So every video that I do, I will be accompanied by a delicious, cool, frosty beverage. And I'd like to do, beer reviews. I would like to do tastings with you, do some samples of my favorite beers, of beers that I've never had before. I'm a big beer connoisseur. I love beer, and one's going to be with me during every video. Unfortunately, not tonight. I think my wife drank the last 2 pumpkin ales tonight, so my kickoff video tomorrow will be we'll be looking at a pumpkin ale, as it is October and coming up on Halloween. So the the holiday seasonal packs are out, so we'll be taking a look at a pumpkin beer tomorrow. All right, so that's the content that you guys can expect. I'm going to give you a quick tour of my room here tonight, just to sort of pique your interest in what to expect in upcoming videos. So one thing real quick, being, 80s revolution, haven't quite caught up with modern technology too much, so I'm not too tech savvy. What does that mean? That means there's not going to be a lot of fancy editing in these videos. There's not going to be a lot of catchy musical intros or outros. There's certainly not going to be any credits. I'm not going to be dubbing in any, voices or music. What you're going to get is just uncut, unedited, unscripted, straight from my head to your ears content. Will it be pretty? Will it flow wonderfully? Probably not, especially if after I've had a few tasty, delicious Oktoberfest beers. But hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully I get some subscribers and some fans. So quick tour. We'll take a quick tour around the room, just a sample of what to expect. Here we go. Told you no editing, right? There's my LJN wall. There's my wrestling figure collection. We're going to go through those in detail. We're going to take a look at my favorite figures. We're going to take a look at my least favorite figures. We're going to talk about the first 2 figures that I ever got, where I got them from, when I got them, and what they meant to me. More wrestling figures, some AWA for all you wrestling fans out there. Carded LJN collection. We're going to go through those. Any black cards in there? Yeah, you can see a few. Another shelf of wrestling memorabilia. Come over here to our random board games. Some plush. Another shelf of stuff. This is a quick sample. Remember, guys, you want to see more, subscribe, come back, watch my next couple videos, and you'll see a lot more. So I told you there was a lot of Nintendo games, and I meant it. Here's 400 of them. Some have more, most have less. Alright, so coming back tomorrow is going to be video number 1. Oh, here's a little preview of my TV shows on DVD collection. There is my stellar, award-winning Blu-ray collection. That's right. Got about 13 of them. But they'll all be in one pickups video, so I'll go through my first ever Blu-rays. You'll be a part of that with me. That right there is exactly what it looks like. It's a console TV. Yeah, I love it. Wouldn't have anything less. Or more. Actually, I would. I've got other TVs. But this is the TV that I play my Nintendo on. This is a TV that sits in my nerd cave. That's Fireball Island. You board game collectors know how much that game is worth. And wait until you find out how much I got it for. I guarantee you will not be happy when you find out how much I paid for Fireball Island. I'll tell you that story as well. So, like I said earlier, this is my first video. Hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far. Hope it piques your interest to come back and watch a little bit more. And look out for more videos. I'm going to try to do these as often as possible. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, so now that I've got the the motivation to do it, and what I hope is good content, I'm going to be putting out videos on a regular pace. So check tomorrow, check the next day for new content. But as for now, this is 80's Revolution saying I'll see you next time.